Hi, I'm Tyrozinthus. Welcome back to more video games. This is Pocket Crystal League. It's a fun deck building game slash card battler with Pokemon, basically. I think it's pretty good. I'd like to show it off. So, let's start with the tutorial. Welcome to the world of Pokemon cards. I am Professor Aspen of the Kyomu region, here to help you with the basics. Do you think you'd have what it takes to become the next Crystal League champion? Well, let's start from the beginning. Pick your starter deck. Now, I've done a few attempts so far, and I've determined that the Fire deck is probably the best and most powerful, early on at least. Just like most actual Pokemon games, minor spoilers, but the first opponents you fight are bug catchers. That being said, I'm going to start with Grass, just because it doesn't get seen enough. And I guess a bit of a challenge. Let's see, we got Chikorita, Turtwig, Tailo, Starly, and Zigzagoon. And then Lumberries. Excellent choice! Now go to your deck and equip your newly acquired cards. Make sure to include all of your berries too. You'll need them. When you're done, come back here and let's get things started. Or if you're already familiar with the rules, feel free to get a payout instead. Sorry. So yeah, let's add all of them here, and then add this. There's 4 different types of berries, by the way. They'll go over it in a second. We'll play through the tutorial. Sorry, I had to get some water. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Welcome to your very first card battle. Don't worry, if it seems Jeez, I can't read today. Don't worry if it seems complicated at first. The rules are actually quite simple. It's your first turn, so let's start by drawing cards. On your first turn, you always get 5 draw points, which is up here. Or DP. These are used to draw Pokemon and berries from your deck. Berries are used to play your Pokemon, so both decks are important. There's 3 common types: Orin, Leppa, and Lum. Most Pokemon require one of these to be played. Right now you have 5 DP, which means you can draw cards. Drawing a Pokemon costs 2, while drawing berries costs only 1. Go ahead and draw, let's say, 2 berries, or 2 Pokemon and 1 berry. It's a pretty good start. Good! It seems both of your Pokemon require Lumberries to be played. You can see the little berry icon next to their picture. Play the Lumberry you just got anywhere you want, and then play your Zigzagoon on top of it. Pokemon can attack during your first turn, so once your Zigzagoon is played, click the green button to end your turn. So, it's referring to this right here, and yeah, unlike the standard TCG, you don't attach energies or berries to your Pokemon, you play the berries first and then the Pokemon on top. I played my Sentret, but since it was my first turn, I couldn't attack either. Now it's your turn again. You get 2 DP on all your turns after the first. Go ahead and draw 2 more berries so that you can play your Tailo. Now, oh, good. Play your Tailo in front of my Sentret, blocking them. Then attack with both of your Pokemon by clicking on them. So, one thing to point out, DP does carry over between turns, so if you just don't bother drawing, or you have one and I guess you want to save it up, you can. Good. Your Tailo attacked my Sentret, dealing damage equal to your Tailo's attacks minus my Sentret's defense, and your Zigzagoon was unopposed, dealing damage to my hit points directly. As you can see on the right, the hit points bar is now tipped in your favor, over here. Each point of damage dealt directly reduces your opponent's hit points while increasing your own. When your opponent's hit points reach 0, you win. You already took an early step towards victory. It's your turn again. You have Berry in your hand, but no Pokemon, so draw another and play it. So one thing to point out, if you hover over a card, you can see below the opponent's cards the expected damage that you will do and how much damage they will deal back if they attack. So that's important to keep in mind for the wise strategy. Next turn, you have no cards to play right now. Draw another Pokemon, then attack once again. What a lucky draw, your Starly has a type advantage over the Sunkern I played. This is the perfect time to draw more berries. Excellent. When a Pokemon has a type advantage over another, their attacks will always deal 1 extra point of damage, plus 1 every 4 levels, even if the receiving Pokemon has a higher defense. Contrary to real Pokemon though, type advantages in cards only deal bonus damage. This means there is no type resistance or immunities, and Pokemon that are weak to a certain type will always receive extra damage from it. This makes it so that, for example, Bulbasaur, a grass poison, will always deal bonus damage to other Bulbasaurs, since poison has an advantage over grass. But anyway, go ahead and play your Starly in front of my Sunkern, then take it out in one hit. Yeah, you can see the plus under the Sunkern. Ouch! Wasn't expecting our first battle to go this way, but it definitely is a good lesson for both of us. My Magikarp has a glyph. Glyphs are unique abilities that can be added to cards. This one lowers the attack of any card opposing them. Before teaching a glyph to one of your cards though, you should know that the Pokemon usually increase their berry costs the first time they add a glyph. They can't be forgotten afterwards, so choose carefully. Each card can have up to 3 different glyphs. You can see what any of them do by placing your mouse over its icon, so look around. Anyway, draw your last Pokemon, play it in front of my Bidoof, and then attack. Yeah, it's referring to this little symbol here. This is a bit of a, I guess, roguelike type mechanic. I'm not sure, but even with the reduced attack, why can't I play it? What the heck? Oh, in front of the Bidoof. Okay. I was going to say, even with the reduced attack, it would still take out the Magikarp, because of the +1 damage from the type advantage. It seems our battle is almost over. Attack once more with your Pokemon to deal the final blow. Yep, there we go, and we won $500. That was a great battle. You clearly have a talent for cards, but talent is little without practice. To be able to battle in the Crystal League, you first need to build up your team and gain experience. Your goal is to travel through Kiyomu and challenge each of the gym leaders from the 8 major cities in the region. Along the way, you'll be presented with numerous choices to expand your deck, strengthen your cards, and battle other trainers. Here's your first set of choices. You can either get a card pack with 3 new cards and a random berry, or pick a free card from a random set of 3. The choice is yours. After that, your first stop will be the challenged gym leader Ian in Iris Town. It will be hard, but don't give up. Safe travels, kid. I believe in you. Alright, so we're in it now. Okay, so in my experience, the free cards tend to give more, let's say, varied or unique cards. Let's try that. Let's see what we have available. Not so much. Oh, gains 1 DP when played. So some of the cards have like built-in glyph effects, and when they come with it innate like this, it does not cost extra, which is very useful. I think Pachirisu is just by default the best in this set. And obviously I'm going to add that. Harvest, consume berries, return to hand when fainted. Alright. So, I think... well, I guess we do need more berries. I always skip berry packs too much, so I'm going to pick that, because I always forget. Now, it's important to note, you can have more than one type. That'll be useful later when the minimum deck size increases to a point where you just don't have the option anymore to not do that. And here's the first battle option here. As you can see, it's a bug catcher. And when you're going first, by the way, there's not really much of a reason to play anything immediately. See, counterattack. When attacked, the attacker is also hurt, but it cannot be feinted, which is important to note. So let's demonstrate that. It took 1 damage, as you can see, but it dealt 2 because of the type advantage. And this is an example of a blocker card. They're usually free to play, but they have like high HP, sometimes high HP and defense. I don't think they can ever have attack though. And there's also this button here to attack with all cards, and this one has a toggle to auto-attack immediately once the turn starts, as you can probably guess is what just happened. Yeah, I guess I'll just do another battle right away. No reason not to. Turn that off. I usually have it off. Let's see, what is this one? Raises attack by 1 at all times. Well, I don't really want that around. So I think I will put Patrisu here, put Turtwig, draw another berry because I had an extra DP from the Patrisu. Let's see, Wingull. So early on, it's not too complex. You're really just trying to balance out the amount of damage that you do compared to how much they do back. Later on, though, it gets pretty interesting once you're leveling up cards and adding glyphs. You'll see, I promise. Hard pack. I think I'll go with that. Alright, so this is the first free card that we have. It has 0 cost. I happen to know from a past attempt that Duskull will gain, or all of these free cards will tend to gain 1 cost once they level up once. Duskull in particular is a red card, so I'll add it to the deck for now because it's useful to have a free card, just for more point advantage. But I'll take it out eventually. Let's see. Recovers 1 HP at the beginning of each active turn. That is a fantastic glyph, especially on really tanky Pokemon, like Turtwig, actually. It's a little early to add glyphs, but I think I'll go for it. What's this one? Attacks diagonally to its side instead of straight ahead. Ah, this one. So attacks diagonally, but not straight ahead. Base attack is reduced by 1/3 rounded up. So if the attack is 3, it'll only be doing 2 damage, but it'll be doing damage to this one and that one, but not the one in front. It's very useful for Pokemon that are really tanky, and if you're putting it in front of just a wall, like that tree, for example. It's a shame I don't have enough, because that would have actually been pretty good with the HP regen. Guess I got to do a Ace Trainer battle. Oh, Duskull right away, nice. Let's see. Go here and here. Oof. At least I can take out the Cone Beak right away. Extra DP from the Pachirisu. Yikes, dude. Duskull is keeping us in the green, though. Let's see. I guess this is better. Alright. this one, Lucky, grants 2 DP when played. That's also really nice for card advantage. I think I will level up some of my guys, though. It's useful to know that you can level up multiple Pokemon per event, I suppose. However, the maximum level is determined by the current gym you're on. We're still in the first gym, so I cannot go past level 1, or level 2. I think Pachirisu would be, oh, +2. Nice. Very nice. And anything else will cost too much. Gotta do another battle right away. Let's see. Take out the Poochyena right away. I always forget, but there are keyboard controls. What is this? Recovery and 2 DP when fainting. Right. Ah, they blocked it. That still works anyway. The early battles are much quicker than the later ones. Birdkeeper, that'll be a slight problem with all the grass types I have, but should be fine. Especially if you start with the Pachirisu. What is this? Type advantage deals 3 extra points of damage. That is a very nice effect. And consume berries return to hand when fainting. Well, I still just want to get rid of it. Okay. I forgot. Could have drawn the berries instead. But it's fine. Still won anyway. Alright, looks like we have 2 events, or maybe just 1 after this one before the gym. Some more guys could use a level up. Let's see, probably Starly and Tailo would be best. That doesn't even increase attack. Meganium is cool, but it's not really my favorite grass type starter. I'll save the money. And Battle of Fisher. Let's see, Combee and Magikarp. Okay, not bad. When I draw Starly, also quite useful. This one, Pachirisu, lets me draw another. There we go. And if I'm right, this is the gym? Yes, it is the gym. Now, I am definitely not ready, but I'm going to make an attempt just to demonstrate. So, Gym Leader Ian, location is Iris Town, the types are normal and flying, and this is why I said the grass type is probably the most difficult starting deck, because the first gym is part flying type. Start with a tree. Opposing card's defense is lowered by 2, which is completely worthless on a tree. So, not the worst thing to see. Especially when it can start with 4 damage. I highly doubt... Yeah, I highly doubt I'll really be able to keep this up. The Tirsa does not really get blocked by the Chikorita at all. They're really close, though. Blocking it for one turn couldn't hurt. Oof. Okay. Where would this be useful? I'm actually shocked how close I am right now to winning. I guess the Tailo here. Holy crap. I have not pulled off a run and won against the gym on the first try. That's never happened to me before. I fully expected to have to go back. Okay. Well, now you can see the minimum deck size is now 9 cards, and the battle HP is 30, or 15 each, just the same as the last gym leader was. And we only have 7, which is a slight problem. So I guess I have to do the card pack. There it is. The last berry type is Enigma Berry, which counts as any of them. And it says total amount cannot exceed half the berry deck, so basically all of the others combined together have to be equal or greater than the amount of Enigma Berries. I still can't really... This is actually a bit rough. I have to do another card pack, hope for another green. I did not get green. That's a shame. How many blues do I have? Only 1. That kind of sucks, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck until I get to the gym, and then I'm able to go backwards. Because you're allowed to repeat areas and return to the previous city once you reach the current gym. I think I'll have to do that because I just don't have 9 green cards that I can effectively use. And I do not have the berries to use anything else, really. I can try one battle, though. Couldn't hurt. Make one attempt. Let's try red. It's the super nerd. Right. Ekans poison type. There's the Enigma. I have to save that for the reds. Oof. It's not really a good spot to put this Tailo. Oh, the Chikorita is awful draw right now. Well, he might actually survive against the Monferno or the Mareep. That'll be useful once I can play it. Everyone else, except for Nummel, but everyone else will be dealing 2 damage per turn. That's kind of lucky. I got the Nummel here. Bit of a rough situation to be in, though. Oof, what is all that? Lower defense by 2, 1 DP whenever it destroys a card, 1 attack to counterattack. I think I'm screwed here. I should not have attacked with the third twig. Gotta think. Suppose the Mareep is better to go after. Oof. Can take out the Kakuna. Oh, it doesn't matter. I lose anyway. Oh, it didn't get taken out. I thought it said +2. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but I think that's how all the battles are going to be going until I can get to the gym and go back and grind a little. Which I will do off-screen to save you the time. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.